it's me, Magical Shante 888. I just thought that I would pop on for a quick video chit chat, whatever you want to, however you want to explain it, or whatever the fuck. I just came back from getting my massage, and I'm always in such a wonderful mood after I get my massage. I'm always in a great mood. And I literally have so much gratitude for the fact that, number one, that I can even go get a goddamn massage. Like, that's number one. Like, let's get that out, because that's a luxury. Let's keep it a stack. It's a luxury to be able to get a massage, and I'm happy. I feel better. My morning was a little crazy. I had a lot of ripping and running to do. Did some shopping, very minimal, nothing too impactful. Picked up some things that I needed and I was running low on. And oh my god, that light, Jesus Christ, wow, that's dangerous. Anyways, so yeah, I just want to come on, talk about having gratitude for the things that we have, the things that are coming, the things that have been taken away, and also not only gratitude, but like, see, whenever I go see my massage therapist, like I told her today, like it's like a whole therapy session. Like, I be talking about my whole life, and she gives such great advice and tips and pointers on how to handle things, and it's stuff that I already be knowing, but it's like when you hear it from somebody else that's like non-biased, like it's different. And so I was sharing with her about some issues, and she basically just explained to me about like not having expectations of people, or kind of like having lowered expectations of people. And it's like, it sounds strange, but it's like you really end up hurting yourself by having super high expectations of people, thinking that people should do things even the way that you do them. Just because you have integrity and you don't move a certain way and you wouldn't do certain things to people, some people don't move that way. And it fucking sucks whenever you are a person who moves a certain way and like other people just are choosing blatantly to not move in the same type of way. It's very disheartening. And if it's a friend or a family member or a spouse or a partner or whatever, like it makes you look at people different. Like, legit, you look at people differently. You know, you feel some type of fucking way. You definitely feel some type of way. You know, you're also kind of judging yourself, because you're just like, why, what happened, or like, what did I do like to kind of deserve this, or like, you're really confused as to why or how this happens, or like how that person came up with that scenario or explanation for why they did XYZ or lack thereof. Like, it's not always the easy thing to deal with or come to terms with. However, it benefits you in the long run when you can take yourself out of the equation of having any type of expectations of people, and just going with the flow. And it's learned behavior. Like, it's learned. It's not something that you just wake up and say, I no longer have expectations. You're still going to have expectations of people, and know when to have expectations and when not to have expectations, or when to lower them a little bit. You know, I'm not on the dating scene. I don't plan to be for the next, I don't know how long. I don't know. But I would say, like, you know, when you're dating, or you're dating, you met somebody, you guys are going to go on a date, and you're going to see what the vibe is like, what the energy is like, so that you can decide whether or not you want to date them again. So you have expectations of that person, and you move accordingly. You have boundaries. You, like, you know, there are expectations for the person that you're dating, but it's like when it comes to certain situations, you just should not have expectations. Bars. But like, really, because having expectations, you're gonna be let down like every fucking time. And I'm learning that. I've learned that you're gonna be let down like every goddamn time that you have some type of expectations. When you are expecting someone to come in and, you know, be a certain way and they're not, that shit's disappointing. You're definitely thinking, you know, like I was just saying a minute ago, I don't want to be repetitive, but basically, even with you not having expectations, if a person shows you who they are, have gratitude for the fact that you had clarity enough to see who the fuck they were, and use your clarity and use your intuition. If you're confused on whether or not you should trust a person, use your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. Your intuition will never do you wrong. It's always there to protect you. It's always there to protect you. And so going forward, just do your best to be the best version of yourself. Don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Don't be worried about what anybody has to say for any type of reason. And just go on, because that's what life is about. All that we can do is what we're doing. Yes, you could always do better. Yes, you could always remove something, add something, take something. Like, there's always room for improvement, but it's like sometimes the best that you have is the best that you have. And I know I'm speaking a lot in riddles. The message is for whoever needs it or whoever receives it. Like, if you are not following what I'm putting down, then it's not for you, and that's cool. Like, I'm not here to force anything, to tell anybody that if they don't listen to me that they're gonna go to hell or some, you know, something wild as fuck like that. Like, I don't, you know, we're human at the end of the day. We're gonna make mistakes. We're going to, like, whatever. Now I feel like I'm just starting to ramble. I need to go find me some food to eat, and I need to go home and sit down, woosah for a moment, probably order some groceries or something, see what my mom wants to do for dinner tonight, and yeah, that's gonna be my evening. That is gonna be my evening. Tomorrow I need to do homework, probably laundry, but I'm not sure. The kids are out of school, that's another thing. So I went to the mall today. Why? I don't know. Okay, I just had this wild idea to go. I did get what it is that I needed, but I went and I took my youngest son, who, like, I don't want to make excuses, but I don't know. He is on the spectrum, the autism spectrum, autistic, whatever. And not autistic, whatever, but you know what I mean. He's on the spectrum. And so the mall probably overstimulated him or something, like, because I know that there's a lot going on. There's different smells, you see different things, like, there's a lot going on. So I can understand him being overstimulated, because part of the reason why I don't be liking to go to the mall is the overstimulation. All the people, just the experience can be overwhelming in general. And so we were there maybe about 30 minutes. I spent 15 minutes probably at the store that I needed to go to get my supplies, to get my makeup and stuff, which I went to MAC. I have a big ass bag of stuff that I got that I needed. And so took him to the mall with me. I had my oldest son. My daughter was getting her hair done. And so that was fine. It actually kind of cut down on how many people were with me and the overstimulation of me. Shit. Because it's a lot going out in public and you got 3 little human beings, and I'm getting ready to throw another one in the mix, 4, trying to go to the mall by myself. I'm wild as fuck. But anyways, So speaking of being wild, we went to the mall or whatever. We're walking through, and he was fine as we were walking through. We went to the hat store. My son wanted a hat, so I got him a hat. Actually, I got them both hats. And that was that. I wanted to go to Foot Locker just to go look around. I was gonna get some Crocs, but that's when my son, like, the nerve was struck, and he just began on this whole meltdown. He just lost it. And so I parked way by Dillard's, which was kind of on the outside of the mall. Like, it's on the outside of the mall. It's one of the stores that's outside of the mall. It's in the mall, but outside. Like, it's connected to the mall. But I parked at Dillard's, and so I had to walk all the way from all the way from Foot Locker to Dillard's, which was a far walk. And mind you, he's screaming bloody murder the entire time. People are looking at me. He's yelling all these outrageous things, and I'm just like, it was exhausting. And I'm not gonna lie, afterwards I got in the car, I was pissed off, and I shed a few tears because the shit was overwhelming. I was thinking, how in life can I never be this stimulated again? Because I was so overwhelmed. Like, overwhelmed is probably a freaking understatement. Like, I felt so not in control, and just not, like, it was such a terrible experience. And something told me maybe I should get a stroller for him. He's 4, about to be 5. He's big as hell too. He's tall, and I really did not want to be pushing his big old self around. But I was just really trying to figure out how I could get him to just, like, be able to stay and, like, be calm and not be overwhelmed and not be tripping. But it didn't really matter. It didn't matter. So that was that, and that was the end of my trip. I did, however, get like I said, my stuff from MAC, and I'm happy about that. Happy about that. That was probably the best part of the trip. But really, like, there was more stuff that I wanted to get and that I still do need to go back and get, but I cannot go while I have my son. And I realize that, and I recognize that, and I won't be trying that again at all this summer. Not with taking him to the mall. That's my story time for the moment. But yeah, it was an experience. But yeah, let me see. I got my handy dandy MAC. Got me some perfume and blush, concealer, which I need to take this off the car because it's probably getting warm. But, you know, I gotta get my seat covers too, because my son, when he was going off on his little whatever, he got my seats all dirty, and my seats, they're light colored, and I should have been got those. But I'll probably go either today, maybe to Walmart or AutoZone or something, to get my seat covers. But yeah, I think I've rambled enough about craziness. I don't know if I started, like, I've been forgetting if I started off with my intro or not. If I did not say who I am Magical Shantae 888. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as far as I know, I'll check you in the next one. Peace.